for a PS4, and I thought that was a cool thing. And they even released like little Hot Wheels size versions of the cars and all that, which I ended up not getting it, and I had never played the game before, so I just get the original just so I can at least play it, even though it won't be the special limited run PS4 edition, but
not limited run. Jack and Daxter series for me. First one I was okay with, and then and then 2 and 3 I was just like, nah. Like I lost interest at 2 and 3. All right, you can go because I only have like 2 remaining things left.
All right, this was actually from a previous time, but it got mixed in here somehow, so I'll just show it off anyway. Gran Turismo 4, PS2. This was from a different flea market we went to, Hartville. I got that there. This was only $3, and Gran Turismo games are super fun. And if you watch the PS5 digital event, they showed Gran Turismo 7. So now I kind of want to get some of the games. I'm not going to get every single one of them, but it was only $3, so I thought, why not?
Right. The Gran Turismo series is kind of like, because the first one came out on PS2 and then it's just stayed, PS1, then it kind of just stayed there.
Right.
Granted, though, it doesn't make me feel as old as fucking like the Now That I Call Music series.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. They're at 75 now.
Yeah, I remember when the first one came out.
Dude, when I saw that advertisement for Now That I Call Music 75, I'm like, fuck, I'm old. Anyways, and next game I got a game called Schoolgirl Lightning Bolt Zombie Hunter. I don't know what this is. I just remember you ordered it.
Yes, it's fun.
And then I go, you know what? If I find it, I'll get it. I found it. I won't lie. I overpaid for it. I will not lie about that.
Yeah.
100% overpaid for it.
Oof. Yeah. I mean, it's still fun though. So
yeah. No, I know. I mean, that's why. That's why we get that's why we get games.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't.
Well, I mean, some games are super terrible. I mean, you buy them anyways.
Superman 64.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I want that for a different reason. Because nobody knows that there's a co-op in that game.
Okay, next one for me is a game called Metal Arms. It's like a third-person shooter game, basically, but you're like these little robots, and you can take over other robots, and you're just kind of like in an arena, and you have to shoot each other. It's kind of cool. It was published by Sierra, which did a lot of old PC games back in the day.
Point-and-click adventure company? Okay.
Yeah. I think this is one of the last games they did, I think, because Sierra went out of business in the early 2000s, and this game came out in 2003, I believe. So,
I have a Sierra game, so that's why I'm like, really? Okay.
So, yeah, it was fun. I'd rather have the GameCube version. I'm pretty sure this came out for GameCube as well, but this was only $3, so I wasn't really going to pass up on that.
Yeah, I know. There's a game series that they made called The Incredible Machine, and that's where I looked at it. That was the first time I ever learned puzzle solving games. You would have to they would give you a certain amount of things, and there's a way to do it. But if you're clever and smart enough, you can do it however you want, as long as objective A can make it to objective B, essentially, and sometimes C and D. Some of the things would be like get Johnny home. And it's like, okay, and they just give you certain things, like, okay, cool, here's how I get him home now. Now, for me, this was my biggest purchase I've ever made, which is a blatant lie. I've probably spent more on a single item. Actually, I don't know. Try to think of the most, I'm not going to go into that, but as I'm talking, I'm just going to think of what's the one thing I've spent the most money on game-wise. I think this might be it as of right now. Thank God for discounts, though.
Right.
So I have the final game that I needed for my NES Turtles collection, because this is the last Turtles game that was released for the NES. This is TMNT Tournament Fighter. Now, what was a big deal about this game? It has the box. And also what makes this game a big deal in my mind, and even Tyler will agree with this, this is not a cheap game.
No.
By any stretch of the imagination. By itself, what I had to buy this self, just the game in the box, what you're seeing right here for this piece of plastic, plastic with the motherboard inside, with just cardboard. $250. It actually went up to price at $275.
Expensive boys.
Yeah, this is expensive. And that's without the manual. Keep that in mind. I'm really fucking glad there's a thing called discounts. It also helps too when you have friends that work at places that can help you. Oh my god.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I actually found out something interesting that each of the copies, because there's the NES version, there's the Super Nintendo version, and then there's the Genesis version. Excuse me. And if you look at all the boxes, they actually have each one of them actually has a different turtle on it. This one has Leo. The Super Nintendo has Donnie, and I believe the GameCube has Raph. Michelangelo never got one. I believe though he was supposed to get one because I think they were going to release it for maybe like a handheld, and that would be the one that he would get the cover on. But no, there's no Michelangelo cover. There's only Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael.
Nice. Okay.
I'm very happy for this.
Yeah, that's a nice get. Next one for me. I just didn't have any of the originals. I have the
I think that's the third one though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, in the first 3 games. I have like the HD collection thing, but I don't have any of the original games. So this is Ratchet Clank Up Your Arsenal. I remember a friend in middle school used to have a PS2. I didn't have a PS2 growing up. I only had the GameCube. But he had this game, and he would bring over his PS2 with just this game, and we would play it for hours and hours. We just played the multiplayer. It was such a fun time. You basically, I think in the multiplayer, it was almost like tower defense in a way, but it was like a third-person shooter. So like you had a team, and you had to try to, almost like Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. It was basically like that. So, yeah, Ratchet and Clank. When we just keep.
Yeah, I'm
done. You're done?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
done.
So, last but not least, I'm just going to do both of these at the same time because they're related to each other.
It's literally the same game.
Yeah, 2 copies of GTA 4. One is just the normal version on the Xbox. I wanted this one because my cousin had this on her Xbox 360, and we used to just goof around, get all the cheat codes, and just do whatever. And then I got the Liberty City episodes in Liberty City because it's all the DLC. So I was just like, well, I might as well just get both. One that I remember playing, and then this has all the other content in it. And these were both only $3. And main reason I got this, besides all that what I just said, is because GameStop is still selling this for around $20. So I'm just like, if I can get it for $3, I'm not even going to pass on it. I just might as well just get it just because.
You gotta understand that sometimes when you find things and it's cheaper than you know it's cheaper than other places, just get it then and there.
Right, exactly. Even if you don't need it, if it's like dirt cheap, sometimes you just gotta have to. Gotta get it. So.
Yeah. Granted, we're not the greatest people to tell you to get things.
Yeah.
Because we kind of just throw money at.
Yeah, we just throw money at whatever. It's fine.
I mean, look, maybe not anything, but I mean, I literally bought a piece of cardboard.
Yeah. So did I.
Yeah, so did you. But yeah, that's the stuff we got. Also, we are looking into actually. Eventually, I mean, this isn't a big deal or anything like that, but we're gonna. At least I wouldn't make this a bigger brand than what it is. But that's me. I always like to go things bigger than better. So hopefully we can find people to do logos and things like that for us. And if things can work out, we actually, who knows, down the line might have merch.
Merch. Buy the merch.
Dude, you have no idea what my brain can think of. But yeah, no, we just wanted to show you some of the finds and shit we have, and hopefully soon we can go back out and start getting more stiff.
More games.
And toys.
And toys, yeah.
We need to start getting toys too. But it's harder. Toys are harder to find for us than games.
Yeah.
Especially ones that we want.
Yeah, I've tried to at least slow down a lot of my toy collecting and just kind of focus on games, at least for me personally.
I'm still surprised your parents don't question you about this. They might not know that's why, though.
Yeah.
Alright. But no, yeah, just wanted to show you guys what we got, and we will see you guys at the flea markets and other places here soon. So thank you for watching. It went on for a lot longer than probably we were expecting, but
That's okay.
if you sat here for the entire time, thank you. If not, then thank you regardless of watching what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
So this is the Masked Lantern, some nerdy guy.
Until next time.
Bye.